Today at Coyote Classics, we're checking out this badass 1968 Pontiac Firebird HO.
Yeah, and done in your favorite color, Dalton. A dark blue metallic, white top, parchment interior, great stance, great wheels and tire setup, and just a really nice driver quality car.
Fantastic.
Definitely not a trailer queen, but something you can jump in and drive to a cruise night, just have a lot of fun with.
Yeah, fantastic stance. It's got that little muscle car rake that I like to see. Just looks mean.
Yeah. And it sounds mean too. 400 aluminum heads, 4-speed transmission.
Just a muscle car through and through, hood tack.
Power steering. It does have the disc brakes and a big aluminum radiator with a shroud. Got the Performer aluminum intake, carburetor. You have a big Holly maybe in there? Aluminum heads, headers. Yeah, great looking car under the hood too. Bottom of the hood's painted nice. You can tell the paint job was done years ago, and it does have some chips and some little stuff like that in it. I'm not gonna be able to see everything under this light, but it's a straight car and just a great driver.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can tell there's a scuff on that spoiler, and unfortunately these spoilers just do not make it on and off the trailers very well. Almost, you know, they're about an $80 spoiler, so once you load them on and off a transport, you damn near have to replace them. As far as our tire size goes, we've got the polished aluminum rims, it looks like, and we got 235/45 17s on the front with disc brakes. As I mentioned, it's got the 400 hood. It does have the 160 mile an hour speedometer, which an original 400 car would have. It's got the nice Hurst 4-speed. Hood tachometer. I mean, as we go around the edges of the hood, I mean, there's just little chips and stuff like that in it. Little ding there. Like I said, there's just no way I'll be able to point all the little tiny stuff out, but it does have quite a few little spots.
But still, just an awesome looking high horsepower muscle car.
Yeah, that's for sure. Rocker panels are great. Bottom corner of the door is in great shape as well. Little paint imperfection right there.
It is a beautiful color, like a real dark blue, kind of like...
Yeah, you want to grab those keys. Door buzzer still works. Corner of the door looks good. As far as the parchment seat's nice. Pontiac aftermarket wood grain steering wheel. There's your 160 mile an hour speedometer. It's got all the factory gauges, not lights. Neat car. Dash is in great shape. Door panel's awesome. Seats are nice. They did go ahead and put new padding, it feels like, in the seats. The bolsters are good. New boot. Nice shifter. Aftermarket gauges down here. Window felts look like they've been replaced as well. Vinyl top really is in decent shape. I've seen a couple little spots. It looks like they're almost the original. Got a couple little, I don't know if it's a little glue or something right here in the very corner. And there's one little spot right up right here too. There. Is that a bubble or nothing?
It's like just faded almost. Kind
yeah, just, it looks like the original top, Dalton. But here's the thing you want to check on these. Back here, you want to make sure they're not rotted out. And this one's in great shape and it shows well, you know, that it's original, which tells you it's nice and solid down in there. I mean, everywhere you look in this car, I mean, it's got a nice shine, it's got nice dual exhaust, and like Dalton said, it's a great performer. Back bumper is original. That would be an easy thing to switch out if a guy wants to for a couple $100. That needs to be replaced. Love the Pontiac emblem here on the gas tank on these Pontiacs.
I love the white HO stripe with that white vinyl top. It just gives it a really nice look.
Yeah, it sure does. A couple little bubbles right here. Over the wheel well, all is nice, and this quarter panel area is beautiful. Does have some little bubbles down here in the rocker. Again, older paint, You're just gonna have some of that stuff, you know, with age. Back of the hood's nice. Door panel, seats are in great shape. I love the interior on it. Doors shut nice as well.
That's a cool car. Very cool car.
Should we fire it up and see what works and what don't?
Sounds good.
It's got a nasty sounding dual exhaust, don't it?
Sounds fantastic.
Radio works, lights all work. The dome light is not working. We'll open that door, we'll pull it out, D.
Yeah.
Wipers work. We do have, go ahead and shut that static off till we get outside, but temperature gauge works, amp gauge works, oil pressure is at 50 right now. Rev it up, goes up to about 65. It does have power steering also, which is awful nice for a muscle car.
Now behind the wheel of the Bird. We're gonna check her out, test drive her.
One thing we haven't, gas gauge works on it as well, D. It's up here at a half tank. Horn does not work, all right? Aftermarket steering wheel, but all the gauges work. We talked about it a little bit. The radio works, wipers work. Heater fan works, which on these things is almost a miracle. A hood tack does not work. Looks good though.
Yeah, it does. Adds to the muscle car factor of this thing.
It does. They're not that expensive, I think 250 bucks. It's got a lot of power. And I know, as you mentioned, this car came from Colorado. Here's your brakes too. So the disc brakes are not power. The pedal is way up here, Dalton. See it?
Yep. Nice pedal.
So we got a really nice pedal. Disc brakes stop great. I wouldn't worry about the power brakes. The other thing I was going to say is, like you said, we haven't fine-tuned this in for our climate yet.
Yeah. Came from Colorado, so just might need a little Iowa tuning. You know, just get the car dialed into our atmosphere, but. Right back in the seat.
It does. Speedometer works good.
It's got some good lift too.
Yeah, it does. It's a great car, especially for as cold as it is. Speedometer is off. It's showing about 55, so it is reading a little slow, but it does work.
Down to the third.
Shift's nice too.
Yeah.
So a little carb tuning, which we'll do. This thing will really wake up then.
Oh yeah, this thing's a cool car. Check it out on the website, coyoteclassics.com. Link will be down in the comment section of the video. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.